points. Race 4 is for the 500 Sidecars. And we should be seeing number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Simon Baird and Goodwin. Barry Bennett, we did hear, was a non-starter, unfortunately. And 16 is riding as 152. That's Aaron Bell and Steve Rell.
Did you put that in the bin?
And 55, Dave Carvill. 65, Natasha Bartlett and Kyra Southgate. So we'll wait for the 500 Sidecars to get underway. See, they start on track, the same as the 500 European Solos, and a few of the passengers deciding to clear out the loose dirt in the ruts that have been formed already. So, first time out this afternoon for the 500 Sidecars. Starters just about to move away. Happy with things? Yep, they're happy. Up go the tapes, and indeed we've got all sorts of problems on that start line.
You got it. Wow.
If you can hear me at all, Dickie and Dickie Brown, they do need your assistance in the pit box. If you can make your way up there, that's Dickie Star. Thanks very much.
Have a look, bro. Line it up.
So the starter just checking that it is going to be 3 riders only going in this one. Calls them to the tapes. And away we go, who's made the best of it? Dave Carvill on the outside, he's got that outside line, but what's Josh Goodwin on the inside? He's got a very quick line into that first turn. Now remember, Dave Carvill had a much wider line going around that first bend. He should be able to cut back going up the back straight. The power on, but it's the second turn, leading. Down past me for the first time, and it is Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown that lead from Dave Carvill and Godden. Natasha and Kira still sitting there in that third place. They're not losing ground on that second spot, so we could see a challenge there. The power on. He's going very quickly around that top turn. He holds a very good line on that top turn. The other outfits are a lot tighter than he is, but he's very, very quick. And again, those of you on that bottom turn, you probably see the different lines they're taking on the empty section. The second place because Natasha Bartlett is getting closer and closer to Dave Carvill. She looks for a line on the inside. She's got a very tight line coming down this finishing straight. Dave Carvill must know she's there now. He closes the door as he goes into that pit bend.
That's wrong because that's Natasha in second.
Has she got the drop on that top end? She's got herself in front. Oh, Josh Goodwin takes the line. It's going to be close for this second place as Dave Carvill comes back underneath. And I think just got that second place. So, race 4 in your programme. We've got into the checkered flag and it's a very convincing win for number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Second place, number 65, Natasha Bartlett and Kyra Southgate. In third place, number 55, Dave Carvill and Godden. The winning time was 140.37, 140.37, 3:65 and 55.
dames en heren. Even snel van boven naar beneden. Stighouwer, Heinek 7 punten. Hanshorst 3. Windfabriek 10 hele dikke punten. Jozef Frank 2. Die Palma 2 keer eraf. Geen punten. Appleton 7. Helmhout scoort er ook 6. Goed gedaan. Rosenberg 2. De Jong 9. Malek 2 punten. Mitch Godden geen punten. Paul Cooper komt op 7. Lars Zandvliet, wat een fantastische eerste ronde. Komt hij dan nou maar 4. 3 punten. Chris Harris 2 punten. Romano Hummel staat er op 8. James Shanes op 5. Henry van der Steen op 5. En Mathieu Trésorieux. Maximum Siegert, zeg maar in Duitsland. 10 punten.
Yes, thank you, and I'm being better to say that I didn't give you that very quick time from Matthew. Sorry, it was 128.24, 128.24. The fastest we've had so far, 128.24. We now turn our attention to the 500 Sidecars. This should be race 7 in the program. Race 10 in the program, I'm being told. So the 500 Sidecars going out for their second ride this afternoon. They're bunching and as they come off that top bend, it's getting awfully close to the front. Josh Goodwin has got that lead. Right. And Dan Merrick it is that's holding that second place, but Dan he is setting a cracking pace to beat that around that top turn. And it's very, very close. You've got going around the outside, number 72, Shaun Harvey. And there's problems. Making this one there as they go into the last lap lane, comfortably leading. Good scrap going on with his second place. And Dave Carvill and Cameron Goodwin. Ross Goodwin. Goodwin and passenger Liam Brown. In second place, number 55, Dave Carvill, Chelmsford. In third place, number 68, Dan Merrick and Mary Hopkins. In fourth place, number 73, that of course is our reserve that came in, James Hogg and Nathan Yeldon. And the winning time, 138.37, 138.37. Oh, I've just been told I got that wrong. There should have been a fourth place for number 65. That's Natasha Bartlett and Clara Southgate. And fifth place, number 73. 138.37 definitely winning time. You should have had 3, 55, 68, 65 and 73. As we now turn over the page and we go to race 16 in your programme. That is on page 17. And we see the 500 Sidecars out for what is for some of them their third leg ride. Basically what they've been doing is, due to the numbers of competitors, they will all get 3 rides, but there are 4 sets of races, if that makes sense. So they get underway and quickly into that first turn goes Josh Goodwin, who really has commanded things this afternoon in this class. charging in front of this one as they come round off that top turn. Goodwin and Liam Brown sitting in the face. It's Shaun, Harvey and Adam Young that are sitting there in that second spot. They've got the work to do to get up to that fly Goodwin at the really fantastic form this afternoon. Shaun, Harvey has no one to do him at the moment. It's Natasha Bartlett and Kyra Southgate to sit in that third spot. There's a bit of a gap then back to fourth and fifth. We have a little battle back there. Check the flag come out now because the sidecars should have been all due down for 3 laps this afternoon. So Goodwin makes it 3 out of 3. Page 17 that you'll find it on, and it's yet another win for outfit number 3, Goodwin and Liam Brown. In second place, number 72, Shaun, Harvey, and passenger this afternoon, Sam Heath. In third place, number 65, that's Natasha Bartlett and Kyra Southgate. In fourth place, number 152, Aaron Van and Steve Bell, and fifth place, number 68, Dan Berwick. The winning time, 1:15.51, but remind you that is 3 laps now for the sidecar classes. 3 laps they will cut down to 3, 72, 65, 152 and 68, 1:15.51. So as we've now completed the rides for the European final, it's up to the officials to work out who goes in what final. You might have already done it, just to officially check it against what you've done. We've got the last rides of the 500 sidecar class. Oh, the times go up again. We've got flags rising and all sorts of problems for James Hogg there as he gets himself back under control and gets the bike under control and back on the circuit. The rest get away there as they start to close up coming out of that first turn. Very quick as they come off that top turn and getting the best of it. On the outside you've got Shaun, Harvey. On the inside you've got number 55, Dave Carvill and Godden. Dave Carvill just about making the better of it. Shaun Harvey. Shaun Harvey looks over his shoulder. He's wondering where the competition's coming from. So Shaun Harvey and Adam Young holding that lead at the moment as they go up the back straight. Check if that goes for Shaun Harvey. Dave Carvill in second. On page 21 in the programme, right at the very top there, race 22 was a win for number 72, by Shaun Harvey and passenger this afternoon, Adam Young. In second place, number 55, Dave Carvill and Godden. In third place, number 68, Dave Berwick and Sam Heath. In fourth place, number 152, Aaron Bell and Steve Bell. And in fifth place, number 73, Horrible moment on the start line there for James Hogg and Nathan Yeoman. The winning time, 1:16.40, 1:16.40. The six outfits come to line, looking across that line. I can see the number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. I think so far this afternoon they're on this outside gate. We've seen some very hairy starts from the 500 Sidecars earlier on this afternoon. Promises to be an interesting final. Josh Goodwin right on this outside. He's got the long way around that first turn. Things go up. He's had a brilliant start there and he's got away. He's already 2 bike lengths ahead as he goes into that first turn. Well, that really was a cracking start from Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They left everybody else standing. But at the moment it's all about Josh and Liam as they lead coming down past me. Shaun Harvey is put the final in second place. Natasha and Kira are in third place at the moment. It's a good position for Natasha Bartlett in third place. Off that top turn, down towards us for the second time. Shaun Harvey still there in second place. Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate still there in third place. Coming under pressure now in that third place, but holding on to as they come round. And it's Josh Goodwin that's got away, but my eyes at the moment are on that third place. As it is, the battle has been going on all afternoon. Dave Carvill and Godden trying to get past Natasha Bartlett. Start the finish win for Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Shaun Harvey and Adam Young finishing second. Dave Carvill and Godden finishing third.
Yeah, she did. That was a shame. They're very good though, the girls, aren't they?
So race 27 in the programme, the 500cc Sidecars as they make their way back to the pits. Our congratulations to the winning outfit number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. In second place to them is number 72, that's Shaun Harvey and Adam Young. In third place, number 55, that's Dave Carvill and Godden finish in third place. In fourth place, number 65, Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate. In fifth place, number 152, that's Aaron Bell and Steve Bell.
I haven't been putting it on Facebook.
And in sixth place, number 68, Dave Barwick and Sam Heath. The winning time was 1:39.65, 1:39.65. You should have had 3, 72, 55, 65, 152 and 68, 1:39.65 the winning time.
With James Chains in the chair, we've tried to get various passengers for Simon, but the problem of the Dartford tunnel has not helped the situation, so James Chains has volunteered to go on the back, and I say Simon certainly doesn't hang around, so it could be a baptism of fire there. He's going to be doing this as well as his own racing in the solos. They've not had any practice at all, so just going out for a couple of laps practice. He's missed his start training practice, hasn't he? At the moment going into that bottom corner on the first lap, they look to be settling in nicely now, so if they can settle into a good combination, they are again a crew that could take points off the others. Simon was very, very much in contention, but of course, due to injury, missed the last round, which knocked his chances about it. He was very much up with the leaders. First place at the moment with 48 points, so it just shows you that missing that last round affected his chances greatly, but it's great to see him back in action. 500 Sidecar Super Series race number 1, there is a change of plan. So sorry about that, we were informed we were going to start off with the 250s, but we're going straight on with the 500 Sidecar Super Series, and coming out leading them out is a series leader at the moment with 65 points. That's Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith. What a transformation to solo the sidecars he's had. Absolutely flying in the 500 sidecar this season. Some good opposition because we've got Goodwin Liam Brown, new British champion, Stylus Lund, Dennis Smith, Dave Carvill, who's currently in third place at the moment, with Cameron Godden the chair, Alan and Stephen Bale, James Hogg and Gary Coleman. Those are the crews in action in this first heat of the 500 Sidecar Super Series. So coming down then for race number 1 of the 500 Sidecar Super Series, just waiting for Josh Goodwin and Dave Carvill to come into line then. Just waiting with Liam Brown just checking the drive there in group number 5 for Josh Goodwin. Could well himself be a spoiler here this afternoon. He's missed 2 rounds and no chance of winning, but he could take points off people that can win this afternoon. Got the first and third in the series in this opening heat. Father walks away. Simon Flynn also made a good turn, just to the man outside Mitch Godden as they dropped the back straight the first time. Mitch Godden trying to come back from the inside, but Goodwin's got the drive round the outside. Goodwin leads him, and Godden in second. Lund's got the third. Dave Carvill surprised back in 5th place at the moment. He'll need to improve upon that one as Josh Goodwin leads him, but Mitch Godden holds that second. Carvill is in 5. That's the top 5. They make their way up the back straight once again. Josh Goodwin's getting away from Mitch Godden. Can't close it off at the moment on the new British champion. Into that pitch corner they go once again then. Goodwin the good lead, and Godden holding second. Lund's coming under, looking for that third place of the Bells, and Dave Carvill coming right one, looking into the one. Just place round the end. Now going into that pit top corner once again, single out by Dave Carvill. Right round the outside to go through in the third place. As Goodwin leads him, and Godden in second. Carvill has come from 6th to 3rd place. That's the top 3 as the last lap track comes out then. Third Josh Goodwin. Top point. He's in second. Lund's in 5. That's still the top 5 then as they make their way up the back straight for the follow time then. A good lead there for Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They lead into the pitch corner on lap number 4, so the series leader drops a couple of points in the opening race. With Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown get the winning ride, which Godden picks up the second. Dave Carvill good ride again third. Bells in 4, Lund in 5, Hogg in 6th place. Super action in race number 1 then, and a win for number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Second number 9, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. And third, number 55, Dave Carvill and Cameron Godden. 152, 6 and 73. So when we go to race number 2, and of course it is James Shanes in the chair there for Simon Beard. If you want to keep the points for race number 1, Josh Goodwin 5 points, Starnus Lund 1 point, Mitch Godden 4 points, Dave Carvill 3 points, James Hogg no points, Aaron Vale 2 points. If you want to keep your programmes up to date to keep the series is carrying on through. So coming into line then for race number 2, Simon Beard, Barry Bennett, Natasha Bartlett, Patrick Herman, Shaun Harvey and Paul Moorcock. Shaun Harvey will have seen that Mitch Godden dropped a point there in that first hand. He'll be looking to try and win this one, to claw back a point. Just 3 points between these two crews going in for this final round. Paul Moorcock right on the outside then as they settle for race number 2. Going in that top corner for the first time in Natasha Bartlett leads with Shaun Harvey making a move around the edge to the 3 abreast for 4 abreast for third place, coming at the back for the lap number 1 then. Shaun Harvey goes round the outside of Natasha Bartlett to lead going in that pits corner on lap number 1. Harvey leads it then for Bartlett on the second. Moves up with the fourth. And her man's in position number 6 after 6. It's Shaun Harvey starting away at the front, but he's clear then for Bartlett holding that second place. Barry Bennett has got the third. Simon Beard starting to close the gap on Barry Bennett, moving into pits corner on lap number 2. Look at the speed of Beard going in to that pits corner. So Bartlett holding second, Bennett's got the third. Moorcock in 5. Her man's in position number 6 as they go up the back straight once again then. Harvey's getting away the front then. Bartlett's consolidating that second place. Looks at Barry Bennett's just got a little bit in hand, but Simon Beard again is very quick going into that pits corner. What a super job he's doing at the moment then, as Harvey leads him on the 4th and Bartlett holding second. Bennett is in the 3rd, Beard is in 4th, Moorcock in 5, Herman's in position number 6, the main act in 4th, 3rd and 4th place is Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg lead into that pits corner. 40 from time they're going to call 1 point back on the series leader Mitch Godden after over 2 races. Shaun Harvey gets one in right. Natasha Bartlett picks up the second, Barry Bennett gets a third, Simon Beard is in 4th, Moorcock is in 5, Patrick Herman in 6th place. The result then of race number 2 is a win for number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second number 65, Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate. And third number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. 4, 1, 2, 3 and 68. Seems to be doubt about Scott Dunn. We haven't seen him practicing. We haven't been informed that he's not here, but we don't remember seeing him going out for the practice, so he may well be a non-starter for this 500 sidecar support leg race number 1. Just the 4 crews coming out, so obviously there is no Scott Dunn, so it's Shaun Hughes, Louis Bennett, Richard Jenner, Roddy Sterling, Jamie Kennard, Lynn Green and Chris Neal and Alex Baru. This one is Shaun Hughes to come into line for the 4 crews, so it's race number 6, 4 past the 500 sidecars. Leads him going into that top corner for the first time as Jenner's made a big move round the outside and leads going up the back straight. The first time, super first corner there by Richard Jenner, leads going up the back straight. Nima's got that second place, and there goes Hughes charging through into thirds. They come off that pit score and through completely opening lap then. It's Jenner leads and been making his move round the outside. I'm going to let the man to start. Chris Neal now finds himself for their 3 abreast going up the back straight. Once again his name leads and then Jenner in second and Hughes making a big move again. They're going to lock up going into pits corner on lap number 2. Still Neal with the advantage. Jenner on the inside. Hughes trying to come right round the outside. Winds it on round the outside of that pits corner. There's Neal leads and Jenner in second. Hughes has got the third. Kennard is in 4th place. Going up the back straight once again, it's still Kennard who leads. If I got that one wrong, I do apologise. Kennard has the leader going up the back straight then. And Jenna holding that second. Hughes has got the third. Exiting that pit score, the last up flag comes out then for a wide ride in number 8. That's Kennard who leads. Hughes has got that third place. Up the back straight, 45 time. Nothing much between first, second and third is Kennard still running. But Jenna holding second. Hughes again will give it everything round the outside of that pits corner. Going in the pits corner 34 time. It looks like Kennard's got it son at the front. The action's on for second and third. Jenna's holding the inside line and Hughes trying to get round the outside. Kennard who wins then, and Jenna in second, Hughes in third, and Liam in 4th place. Race 6 result then, a win for number 8, Jamie Kennard and Lynn Green. Second number 87, Richard Jenner and Roddy Sterling. And third number 17, Shaun Hughes and Louis Bennett. Fourth number 16. Race 7, adding 117, Stephen Boxall. Dave Carvill, the first crew to come out, and had a dreadful start and battled his way through to a battle in 3rd place in his first outing. He is 3rd in the overall standing at the moment. Paul Moorcock coming down and the Vales coming down. Josh Goodwin, Natasha Bartlett and Shaun Harvey. Can Shaun Harvey get the better of Josh Goodwin, who himself got the better of Mitch Godden in the opening heat? That allowed Shaun Harvey to claw a point back in the next outing. So all sorts of possibilities now as we look at race number 10. Shaun Harvey right on the outside, 4 more cotton next to him, then Natasha Bartlett. Then we've got Dave Carvill, then we've got the Vales and Josh Goodwin right on the inside. So the ones to watch really are on the inside and the outside grid. But Dave Carvill can make a start. He could really put a spanner in the works between those two. As they start to come into line then for race number 10, start of the second leg of the 500 Sidecars Super Series. Shaun Harvey, the last to settle on the outside grid for race number 10. Shaun Harvey not particularly quick away in traffic going in that bottom corner the first time, trying to back his way around the outside. Dave Carvill with Shaun, but Josh Goodwin still in the march to front. Dave Carvill holds that second. Shaun Harvey right round the outside of that top corner, trying to get the drive to get round Carvill. Now cuts it back for the inside win, but Josh Goodwin's away. Shaun Harvey was Belgium 5 more, Hopkins 6 is going to be problems, but Shaun Harvey's only in 3rd place and not improving on that 3rd place at the moment. As Josh Goodwin leads him into the pits corner on lap number 2 now. Shaun Harvey's really having a go with Dave Carvill for that 2nd place position. Can put in lap number 2 then. Goodwin leads him and Carvill in 2nd. Up and 3rd. Corner they go once again. Harvey's time the inside line this time. It's not closed the gap on Dave Carvill as Josh Goodwin looking to make it 2-2 in the heat, and he leads from Carvill in 2nd. Harvey has got the 3rd. Barkin in 3rd. Bales in 5, Moorcock in 6th. The last up back and then the Josh Goodwin in 3rd. Looking to make it 2-2. Carvill and Cameron Godden have got that second. Harvey and Danny Hogg can't close the gap. They're in 3rd place at the moment. Mitch Godden will obviously be watching this from the pits as they go into the pits corner for the final time. It's 2-2 coming up for the British champions, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. 2nd place goes to Dave Carvill and Cameron Godden. 3rd is Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. 4th is Natasha Bartlett, Carlos Sanchez. The Vales in 5th for Moorcock in 6th place. Race 10 result then, a win for number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. 2nd number 55, Dave Carvill and Cameron Godden. And 3rd number 72, Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. 65, 152, 123. And the points for race 10, Josh Goodwin 5 points. Dave Carvill 4 points. Natasha Bartlett 2 points. Shaun Harvey 3 points. Paul Moorcock, no points. Alan Vale, 1 point. So they move on then to the next heat, which is race number 11. Already James Shane going the trick of clearing the groove for his drivers. In the back of Simon Beard again. Mitch Godden will have watched that previous race where Shaun Harvey only got 3 points. He's now exactly 1 point ahead of Mitch Godden. Mitch Godden got this right in hand, so this could be a crucial one, this race number 11. Simon Beard, Steinus Lund, Barry Bennett, Mitch Godden, Patrick Hermans and James Hogg are the riders in action. We're waiting for Steinus Lund to go into the inside grid. We've got Simon Beard right on the outside. Patrick Hermans is alongside him as they settle for race number 11. Starter horse away. Got away, Robert Godden made the start, that could be the 3 trees, going up the back straight the first time. Runder's got that second place. Simon Beard has gone right round the outside to move from the third place and sets about chasing Lund as they go in the pits corner on the opening lap. But Godden's hit the front, and that could be crucial as Godden leads can put in lap number 1 then to Lund. Hermans in 6, after 6 they're bunching up the third, fourth and fifth places. There's a bit of a moment there for Simon Beard. He was very slow on the exit from that bottom corner, and it's Benny again having to go at Hogg for that 4th place position. The leader is Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. They're well taken, but in lap number 2 Lund holding that to the 5, Hermans in position number 6 as leader Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. They're sailing away at the front, then Lund's consolidating that second. Beard has got the third, Hogg is in 4, Godden in 5, Hermans in position number 6. Equal is between the 6 crews. Moving on to 4 then, Godden and Smith, the race is everything, and Lund holding that second. Beard has got the third, Hogg is in 4, second in 5, Hermans in 6. The leader's half of the back straight for the final time then. Beard again consolidating that 3rd place. Hogg going to go on the exit from that bottom corner, but it looks like Beard's going to hang on to that 3rd place position as Mitch Godden and Paul Smith get a rival win. 2nd place goes to Steinus Lund. 3rd is Simon Beard. 4th is young Mr. Hogg. Barry Bennett slowing up in 5, and Hermans has gone round the end to Bennett, who eventually finishes in 6th place. Result of race number 11 then. The win for number 9, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. 2nd, number 6, Steinus Lund and Dennis Smith. And 3rd, number 4, that's Simon Beard and James Shanes. 73, 68, and number 7.
That's the support one.
So the 4 crews coming out then for race 15, part of the second leg of the 500 support then. And we cannot win our first time out, there he's on the inside. It's Richard General on the outside with young Shaun Hughes on the inside of him. On grid number 2, the 4 crews line up for race number 15. Richard being called one to take on the outside. And you find him on the take for weather. Captain the line there. Instead on the next for good start means going to go around with young Shaun Hughes winding on round the outside. He went in that corner in 3rd place. He's come out in 1st place and leads him up the back straight for the first time then. It's Hughes who leads him, and Kennard in 2nd. Neiman's got the 3rd place position. General pushing the machine back towards the pits after it died on the line there, but young Shaun Hughes with Lewis standing in the chair, they will complete the then it's Kennard holding that 2nd place. But Neiman's got the 3rd, equal is between these 3 to go off the back straight. Once again Shaun Hughes leads him, but Kennard starting to close the gap slightly in 2nd, but again Hughes increases the advantage. They go in the pits corner on lap number 2. Hughes leads in from Kennard in 2nd. It's 3rd. That bottom corner they go once again. The gap the same between 1st and 2nd. So Shaun Hughes and Louis Bennett lead him. Going up the back straight once again then from Kennard and Green in 2nd place. Jenner's got that machine going again. There's 2 laps down of course. As the leader exits that pit's going about to take the last lap back this time then. It's Shaun Hughes and Louis Bennett who have the run again. But Kennard in 2nd again. Kennard closed the gap on the entry that bottom corner on lap number 4, but Hughes seems to pull away going up the back straight. Hughes pulling away slightly, then Kennard going up the back straight on lap number 4. Into the pits corner he goes for the final time again. Kennard winding on grab this corner, but Shaun Hughes and Louis Bennett pick up the winning ride. That's a stop for the young combination there. They win that second leg of the 500 sidecar support. Kennard comes across the line in second. Chris Neem is in third place. Race 15 result, win for number 17, Shaun Hughes and Lewis Bennett. Second number 8, Jamie Kennard and Lynn Green. And third number 16, Chris Neem and Alex Veru. No points for crew number 87, only did 2 laps. We understood we were going to have a track grade, but the rider's coming out now for race 19, so we understood there was going to be a track grade after race 18, but out they come then for race number 19, which is the start of the third leg of the 500 sidecar Super Series. Series leader Mitch Godden action in this race number 9 with Simon Beard, Barry Bennett, Natasha Bartlett, Paul Moorcock and Aaron Vale. According to me, Mitch Godden has got a 4-point lead over Shaun Harvey as they start this third leg, so we are obviously going to carry on. We were expecting the track grade, that sidecar race to be rerun, then a track grade. That's now not going to happen, of course. James again off the bike then to get the groove there for Simon Beard. He's adapted very, very well because Simon's been in the top 3 in each of his rides so far, so obviously he's nodding his head. That's exactly enough for the groove that James is getting for him. So Mitch Godden again a chance to put together another winning ride in this race number 19 to open up a big gap between himself and Shaun Harvey. And Shaun Harvey's got just Goodwin and Dave Carvill to contend with in race number 20, so it's going to be a difficult one for Shaun Harvey to put together a winning ride. So Mitch Godden will be looking for maximum points in this race number 19. Natasha Bartlett on the outside. Simon Beard, but Mitch Godden gets the corner first. That could be crucial. Barry Bennett trying to get through on the inside of forward rest for second place, going up the back straight the first time. As Godden leads in for Bennett holding second. Beard has now gone through the third, looking to get inside. Barry Bennett and Bell's coming right, and Natasha Bartlett coming right round the outside of that top corner go through. Bell's trying to get inside there, and Natasha Bartlett trying to come right round the outside of third rest again the third place. Natasha Bartlett right round the outside, but Simon Beard comes again, and Bell's have cut back inside Simon Beard. They've gone from fifth to third. As Godden leads in from Bennett in second. Bell's have got the third. Simon Beard is in fourth place. Running around the outside, Barry Bennett in that bottom corner once again. It's Godden who leads Bell's again on the outside. Barry Bennett, they move in Barry Bennett to go through into second place, so they have come from fifth to second. Simon Beard is in third and looking for that third place of Barry Bennett now. Bartlett is back in fifth place. It's Godden who is on the third end from Bell's holding out second. Bartlett in 5, Moorcock in 6, and then they're bunching up the second, third, fourth and fifth places as Mitch Godden right there at the front and Bell's holding out second. Bennett having his best ride of the afternoon so far. He's got third place again. Simon Beard having to go for that third place mission. Mitch Godden gets a crucial win. Bell's pick up the second. Bennett in third, Beard in third, Bartlett in 5, Moorcock in 6th place. Super action there in race number 19, the best race so far in the 500 sidecar Super Series. So much action, particularly for second, third and fourth place to the win, and a crucial win for number 9 Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. Second number 152 Aaron and Stephen Vale, and third number 7 Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. 4, 65 and 1, 2, 3. The points for race 19, Simon Beard 2 points, Barry Bennett 3 points, Mitch Godden 5 points, Natasha Bartlett 1 point, Paul Moorcock no points, Aaron Vale 4 points. Well, out they come in for race number 20. Josh Goodwin is unbeaten, Steinus Lund, Dave Carvill, Patrick Hermans, Shaun Harvey and James Hogg. So it's a real tough heat there for Shaun Harvey. He's got to be looking to pick up a a winning ride here because it's 79 to 70 at the moment, so if he wins this he goes up to 75, still 4 points behind Mitch Godden with the races running out, but Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown are unbeaten so far. Dave Carvill and Cameron Godden have put together some good routing so far. So Shaun Harvey this time with an inside, one of the inside grids. I think he really does, that's going to be looking for a winning ride this time to stand any chance of in this Super Series in 2016. Liam Brown just had the word in the ear of Josh Goodwin as they move into line, the former European champions and new British champions unbeaten so far at the moment. As they line up then for race number 20, Dave Carvill well on the outside with us now on the same side at the corner with Shaun Harvey on the inside of Josh Goodwin, sweeps round the outside, the lead going up the back straight the first time. Shaun Harvey is in second, Steiner's London in third, but Dave Carvill making the move round the outside to go from the third place then, as Goodwin leads from Harvey in second. Carvill has got the third place picture, and Shaun Harvey has got the bottom corner on lap number 2 then. Goodwin leads from Harvey on in second, it's Carvill getting close in third, London's in fourth, and we've lost our young Hogg there. He's pulled on the middle of the track while holding that fifth place position. There's Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, they're still clear then, but Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg holding that second place. The gap is not closed. Harvey holds that second, Carvill is in the third, London's in fourth, Ramon's in five. Up the back straight they go once again, and Shaun Harvey's now starting to fall in the clutch of Dave Carvill. Looking at that second place of Shaun Harvey, they move into the pits corner on lap number 3. Looks like another heat win coming up for Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They're pulling away from Shaun Harvey, who's second. Dave Carvill and Cameron Godden main action in first, second and third. As Goodwin's a mile clear the front of the bike between second and third, going up the back straight. 40 for the time. Shaun Harvey pulls away, but then Carvill closed the gap on the entry of that pits corner on lap number 4. Josh Goodwin makes it through the field. Shaun Harvey hangs on to that second place. Then Carvill is in third. Steiner's Lund is in fourth. Patrick Herman's in fifth place. Result of race 20 then, a win for number 3, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown. Second, number 72, Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. And third, number 55, Dave Carvill, Cameron Godden. 6 and 68. And for race 20, Josh Goodwin, 5 points. Steiner's Lund, 2 points. Dave Carvill, 3 points. Patrick Hermans, 1 point. Shaun Harvey, 4 points. James Hogg, no points. So according to my reckoning, which is purely unofficial, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith have now got 79. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg have got 74. So 500 sidecar support now, 1 win to Jamie Kennard, 1 win to Shaun Hughes. So everything to go for in this race number 24, which again I'll be hoping to get off the line this time. I've installed at the line then. We've got Christine Wright on the outside, Jamie Kennard on the inside, and then Shaun Hughes next to him, then Richard Jenner and Christine on the outside grid of the 4 riders then for this race number 24, third leg 500 sidecar support. Waiting for Shaun Hughes to settle down at number 2 grid then for this race 24. He comes in the line. Donna now walks away. Christine rolls into the tapes. He's on the tape at the moment. Takes my back left. That's it. won't get away together, but Jenner gets the corner first. Hughes has gone through the second place. Kennard is in third. They go up the back straight on the open. It's Jenner leads them. And Hughes holding second. Kennard is in third. The Neem in fourth. And Hughes again makes a move through into Jenner. Super wide there by young Shaun Hughes to go through on the inside. Jenner again trying to come back round the outside. Shaun Hughes. He leads them going into that bottom corner once again. Jenner trying to close the gap in second. Kennard is in third with Neem in fourth. Up the back straight they go once again, and it's Shaun Hughes and Lewis Bennett well clear then from still Richard Jenner holding that second place position. Jamie Kennard trying to close the gap in third. Who's the leader then? Jenner in second. Kennard coming back in fourth place. Watson going up that back straight once again. Shaun Hughes going to put together his second winning ride of the afternoon. Jenner desperately trying to close the gap in second. Kennard's dropping back in third. Neem is in fourth. Equal distance between these four as they move it on to lap number 4 this time then. It's Hughes and Bennett in third. Jenner and Sterling in second. Kennard and Neem have got the third. Neem is in fourth. Equal distance between first, second and third as they make their way up the back straight for the followers on. And it's first adding Shaun Hughes and Lewis Bennett are going to win the second and third each of this 500 sidecar support. Classy win there for Shaun Hughes. Second place is Richard Jenner. Third is Jamie Kennard. Fourth is Chris Neem. Race 24 results in a win for number 17, Shaun Hughes and Lewis Bennett. Second, number 87, Richard Jenner, Roddy Sterling. And third, number 8, Jamie Kennard, Lynn Green. Fourth, number 16, James Shane's again on the back of Simon Beard, Barry Bennett, Mitch Godden, Dave Carvill and Shaun Harvey. So something's got to give here because Josh Goodwin's unbeaten. Shaun Harvey will be absolutely desperate for points here. Dave Carvill and Mitch Godden, so the top 3 in the series plus unbeaten Josh Goodwin clash in what should be an intriguing race number 8, and I think it's now or never for Shaun Harvey. He's got to get the better of Mitch Godden in this race number 28 to stand any chance, because according to me 79 points for Mitch Godden and Paul Smith, 74 for Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Is that Shaun Harvey will be out on young Mr. Hogg's machine for this, on James Hogg's bike for this race number 28. The news on Tom Cosser, the machine actually caught fire over on that back straight. They had to get the fire extinguishers out and put the fire out. That was why Tom pulled off the track while leading race number 27. So Shaun Harvey on James Hogg's bike is going to come out in this race number 29 against Mitch Godden, the series leader, Dave Carvill and unbeaten Josh Goodwin. So be interested to see what Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg can do on the machine of James Hogg. You can see they're coming out number 73. So it looks to be a real tough race, this race number 28. Dave Carvill on the inside, beating Josh Goodwin next to him. Mitch Godden right on the outside, Shaun Harvey towards the grid, settle end for race number 28. So they've got the back straight the first time as Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown lead, but Mitch Godden holds that second place position. Looks as Barry Bennett's gone through into third place. Shaun Harvey with all to 6 at the moment, winds it on round the outside of that fifth corner as Goodwin leads them to Godden second, Harvey is in 5. That's the 5 to make the way up the back straight once again. Then it's still Josh Goodwin with a clear lead. Then for Mitch Godden holding that second. This is disaster for Shaun. Harvey can make no impression at all. That's going to have Mitch Godden to pull farther away in the series overall. Then it's Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown on beat the moment. Holding that second. And Godden in 4. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg in position number 5 as they go up the back straight. Once going to start the bunch up. The second, third, fourth and fifth places. Dave Carvill having to go at Barry Bennett to try and squeeze through into that third place position. As Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown lead them on the last lap. And it's Godden the fourth, holding that second place. Barry Bennett is still with the third place. Working over Tom to try and get that third place from Barry Bennett. Shaun Harvey pulls on the middle of the track, so won't score any points in this one. And Dave Carvill almost through on the inch of Barry Bennett. Barry Bennett again back way on the outside. The main action for third and fourth places as Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown put together another winning ride, which Godden picks up the second place. Barry Bennett hands on the third. Dave Carvill in fourth place, and I would say it's almost certain now that Mitch Godden will take this Super Series for the 2016 season, with Shaun Harvey pulling out of that race. So race number 28, a dramatic race number 28, won by number 3 Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Second number 9 Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. And third number 7 Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. Fourth number 55. Right, race number 28 the points. Number 3 Josh Goodwin 5 points. Number 4 Simon Beers unfortunately had to pull out. He's got no points. Number 7 Barry Bennett 3 points. Number 9 Mitch Godden 4 points. 55 Dave Carvill 2 points. 72 Shaun Harvey no points. So we move on then to race number 29 of the 500 Sidecar Super Series. Dynasty London, Natasha Bartlett, Patrick Emmons, James Hogg, Paul Moorcock and Aaron Bale are the drivers in action for race number 29. Bells are on the outside, then Natasha Bartlett inside, then Steiners Rod, then Patrick Emmons. That's the on at the gate for race number 29. Started moves away. Steiners Rod with 4 more, coming back against the corner Thursday quickly. Street Ryan Road, Charles Bartlett leads up the back straight the first time. London's gone through in the second place. Bells in third, Moorcock is in 4 off the top 4, going into the pits corner on the opening lap as Natasha Bartlett and Cara Southgate, who's stolen the marker, but they didn't put in lap number 1. The second and third Bells get inside London and try and come again back up the inside, going into that pits corner once again. It's Bartlett cleared the front then, for Bells in second, London's got the third, Moorcock is in 4, Armand's is in 5, that's the 5 then, can put in lap number 2 then. Natasha Bartlett and Cara Southgate were both thinking about first place. Has got the third, Moorcock is in 4, Armand is in position number 5, we move at the back straight once again, make good between the 5 groups. As Natasha Bartlett still leads the Bells, definitely trying to close the gap there in second place on the entry to that pits corner on lap number 3. Bartlett goes wide, Bells taken much time to line. Jackson's on the first and second, going in that bottom corner, third and fourth. Bartlett on the inside, Bells are under speed around the outside, 2 both between them as they go up the back straight through the funnel time. Bartlett in the Southgate lead there. It's now or never for the Bells. They're moving to that pits corner through the funnel time. They're not going to get to Bartlett from that position. Natasha Bartlett gets the winning ride. Second place for the Bells. Third is Steiners Rod. Fourth is Paul Moorcock. Patrick Emmons in fifth place. Race 29 result, win the number 65, Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate. Second number 152, Aaron and Stephen Vale. And third number 6, Steiners London, Dennis Smith. 1, 2, 3 and 68. Race 30, delete 16, put in 198, Kevin Ball. Points for race number 29, Stylus Lund gets 3 points. Natasha Barkley, 5 points. Patrick Ramans, 1 point. James Hogg, no points. Paul Moorcock, 2 points. Aaron Vale, 4 points. So christening first up to the tape, she's followed in by Shaun Hughes, then we got Jamie Kennard, and finally it's Richard Jenner, as the 4 crews settle for their 4th and final leg in the sidecar support. So just waiting for Richard Jenner to come into line for the 4th leg of the sidecar support. Going to be clear, that's the first place, getting in that top corner on the opening lap, Dan Carroll gets her on the inside, Jenner goes round the outside to move through the second place, so Hughes is relegated to the 3rd, Hughes gets inside, Jenner moves through the second place, tries to get inside Kennard, gets inside Kennard on the entry to that 5th corner on lap number 1, these two look shoulder to shoulder, the 1st and 2nd, and Hughes has gone through on the inside, Kennard again making the move back round the outside, super action the 1st and 2nd place as Hughes leads, Kennard again trying to get back round the outside, they climb the bank and up that back straight for the 2nd time. Jenner has got the 3rd, remain back in 4. Hit that pits corner once again. Kennard have another go at Hughes, but Hughes covering that inside line. Kennard's got to go right round the outside. Jenner so Hughes the lead then, and Kennard in 2nd. Jenner is in 3rd place. They got the back straight once again. If Shaun Hughes can win this, he'll win it by 3 legs to 1 in the sidecar support. He's getting clear at the pits corner on lap number 3. Kennard again very quick going in to that pits corner, but Hughes has got the drive coming out of the corner, and it's Hughes who leads him on the 3rd. Kennard on the 2nd. Jenner has got the 3rd. Neame is in position number 4. As the leader up the back straight for the part-time Hughes is not really caught from that position there. Three parts at the back straight on lap 4 into the pits corner. He goes for the part-time in race number 33. And it's Shaun Hughes and Lewis Bennett will get the running line. 2nd place, Jamie Kennard. 3rd is Richard Jenner, Roddy Sterling, and 4th place it's Chris Neame. So the result of race 33, win for number 17, Shaun Hughes and Lewis Bennett. 2nd number 8, Jamie Kennard and Lynn Green. And 3rd number 87, Richard Jenner and Roddy Sterling. 4th number 16. They of course are currently in 3rd place, and we've got the Vales coming out to join them. Paul Moorcock is the next one to come onto the track with Nathan Yeldham in the chair. Then we've got Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. Number 68, Patrick Ramans and Patrick Herbst, and then Stylus Lund and Dennis Smith. Those are 6 crews coming out for this 500 sidecar B final. The top 2 go through to the Big A final, the final race of the day. Barry Bennett settling on the outside. Dave Carvill is 1 from the outside. Stylus Lund, one from the inside, the 6 crews settling down then for this 500 sidecar B final. Paul Moorcock will have to settle on the inside. Barry Bennett got a race straight, Carvill made a good start, but back in 4th place. Number Stylus Lund has gone through on the inside, leads going up the back straight for the first time then. It's Vales who've got the 2nd, Dave Carvill's there, gone from the 3rd. Barry Bennett's in 4th, Bennett trying to get through on the inside of Carvill, going to be 3 abreast for 2nd place, coming out of that pits corner for the first time. Carvill is in 4th place, and Dave Carvill reaches to make that the gate final, retain his 3rd place overall as Lund leads him going up the back straight once again. Taylor's got that 2nd, Carvill's back from the 3rd, relegating Barry Bennett to 4th place. It's all on for the 1st place, they're in 3rd place, the 1st place coming off that top corner. Back up the inside line, running single race, and Barrow's back round as Carvill. Carvill comes again to retake that third place position. It's Vale's lead then to London second. Carvill's got the third, Dunn in four, Moorcock is in five, and that's the top five of them. Moving on to four this time, and Vale's lead to London second. Inside Carvill putting it back round. The extra Vale then going inside bottom corner, four means from the side. Vale's lead to London second, then it's got the third. Carvill is in fourth place. They're battling it out for fifth and sixth, and they're shoulder to shoulder for fifth and sixth places. Coming out of that final corner, who's will make the big eight final. The Vales get through. Stoner from the also got through. Then it gets a third. There's Carvill in fourth, Moorcock is in five, and Patrick Hummans in sixth place. Super action there in that 500 sidecar B final. One of the very, very best races of the day, all battling out for those crucial top two places to go through to the big A final. Superb action there in race number 37, the B final of the 500 sidecar Super Series, won by 152 Aaron and Stephen Vale. Second, number 6, Steinis Lund and Dennis Smith, and third, number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. 55, 1, 2, 3, and 68. Car Super Series for 2016. Number 3, Josh Goodwin Liam Brown, unbeaten all the afternoon. Number 9, Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith, almost assuredly the champions for 2016. Number 65, Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate. Number 72, Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. We are informed we'll be riding outfit number 1, 2, 3 for this final. Number 152, Aaron and Stephen Vale, and number 6, Steinis Lund and Dennis Smith. We have been told that Shaun Harvey will be on out machine number 1, 2, 3 for this 500 sidecar final, but it looks as if Mitch Godden, only his second season of 500 sidecar racing, will be the winner of this 500 sidecar Super Series. He's done enough during the course of the meeting to get the victory overall without having to win this final. Obviously, I want to go out and win the final as well, but can he get to Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown? They are totally unbeaten all the afternoon so far. Confirmed with the pits that Shaun Harvey will be on number 1, 2, 3 machine for this 500 sidecar Super Series 8 final. So coming to line in for the final race of the day, the final race of the 2016 GRASSTRACK season. The 500 sidecar A final for the Super Series 2016. That's your basket rod on the outside, the Vales inside the in, then we've got just Goodwin and Liam Brown inside them. They are beaten up to Shaun Harvey's one to the inside start coming going up the back straight for the first time. The Shaun Harvey's gone through in the second place. There's somebody making a big move round the outside. We've got Josh Goodwin has made his move round the outside lead, coming in that top corner for the first time. What a move that is, and that first lap from Josh Goodwin completely missed the on that first corner into the fifth corner. Oh, lap number 2, Godden has got the second place position. Shaun Harvey is top in the third place, and Paul Moorcock's machine as they go up the back straight once again. Then it's Josh Goodwin in the lead, gentlemen. Mitch Godden in second. Shaun Harvey has got the third place position. They're putting lap number 2 then. Harvey has got the third place. Lund is in 5, Vales are in 6th place. After 6 they go on the back straight once again. It looks like Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown are going to be unbeaten all the afternoon, but the champions will be content with that second place position as the last lap flag comes out then for Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, the reigning British champions. Bartlett is in 4, Bell's in 5, London 6, equal just between the 6 as they go in that pits corner. 40 forwards on impressive stuff then from Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, the unbeaten all the afternoon here at Chelmsford. They win the A final. Second place goes to Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith. Then we got Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg, Natasha Bartlett and Carla Southgate. The Bells get 5 and Steiners Blunt and Dennis Smith come across the line there in 6th place. So I'm sure they'll do a lap of honour. That is the last race of the day then. So that's the last action of the 2016 GRASSTRACK season. We're sorry it's been a long day, but we have had obviously 1 or 2 injury problems. They're all discussing the tactics going up into the pits corner. Come out on a lap of honour, so show your appreciation. What a pity that Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown missed 2 rounds of this series, otherwise they would have been very, very much in contention. But led round by Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. Not the best of days for Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. They worked so hard to put this meeting on. They lead them round. Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown unbeaten all the afternoon. They come round on their lap of honour. Then we've got Steiners Lund and Dennis Smith. Good to see Steiners with it. He always had something to the afternoon racing. Steiners Lund and Dennis Smith come round on there at lap of honour there very well in the final. Then we've got Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate, winners of the Rise of the Day for this 500 Sidecar Super Series for today then. And the champions, Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith come round on their lap of honour, the champions for 2016. And then the Vales, the final crew, to come round on their lap of honour after super final in the 500 Sidecar Super Series. So show your appreciation for all the riders. Presentation will take place as soon as we can. Thank you. Right, we now move on then to the A final for the 500 Sidecars for today. This is the A final for today. In 3rd place with on a variety of machines, Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. Runner-up in that A final, Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith. And the winners of today's A final, magnificent, unbeaten performance, absolutely flying today. Former European champions, British champions, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. And there's no, they don't get to be okay, mate. It's an honour and a pleasure. Come on, let's put the 500 to the foul.
Why, yeah?
Ben Heath Trophy as well to come forward. Ben Heath Trophy for the winner of the A final today. That goes to Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They also pick up the Ben Heath Memorial Trophy. They get the trophy, but bad news for Josh is that the girls got the Budweiser. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right, we move on then to our final awards, and I hope I've got this right, I haven't been told it's any different. This is for the 500 Sidecar Super Series for 2016. Before we do these awards, I think there's a gentleman here today that really need to give him a massive round of applause. I think it's fair to say that 2 years ago the 500 sidecars were really struggling in numbers. They couldn't get into a lot of meetings. This gentleman took it upon himself to bring in this 500 Sidecar Super Series. It's been a huge success. It's also brought on new young crews, which can only be good for the sport. It is a tremendous amount of work for him. He's done a brilliant job today laying all this on for us as well, along with his committee members. Let's hope it continues in 2017. Big round of applause please for Shaun Harvey. Right then, the overall positions for the Sidecar Super Series 2016. In third place, Dave Carvill and Godden. Runners-up in the 2016 Super Series, despite having a very, very difficult today, they've still clung on to second place. Shaun, Harvey and Hogg. Well done, gentlemen. And the winners of the 2016 Sidecar Super Series. This young man took over on a 500 about 18 months ago, which revitalised his career. The good thing is as well, it's kept him racing because he was thinking about retiring on the solo. Your winners today, your winners overall, and very deserving winners, Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith.
Payback speech.
Well done, mate. Well done, Paul. And have a pint of beer between you.
It's done.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Come round the back then. Round the back. Round the back. And that.
No way. Come on.
And also there's a bonus for Mitch and Paul, there's a £50 bonus for Mr. Knight. We thank him very, very much indeed again. He's put his hand in his pocket for another £50 there for the winner of the series overall.
Paul, get out.
Ready for a shower, girls? Ready for a shower?
Right, before it goes completely dark, we'll try and have a quick word with the top three. If we can, Dave and Cameron, Dave, a good series, delighted with third place.
Yeah, it's been a good series. We've done all the rounds.
Not yet. I popped my cork too early. Oh, it stings.
Mitch popped his cork too early again.
Like, get fucking empty.
Right, we'll start again now, Dave. It's been a good series and a tough series.
Yeah, it's been great. We've done every round. We've pushed it as hard as we can, and I think we've done really well this season. We've had a lot of third places. Third in British Championships, seventh in the Europeans, and Super Series has been great for us.
We must be delighted the partnership you've formed in these 12 months.
Yeah, I mean, it's my first season, full season in racing, and I mean, I don't think it could have got much better. But I'm so grateful for having a driver that's performed so well, and I mean, we've gone tremendously well, and I managed to change my style to how he rides, and it's worked, and I couldn't ask much better.
Thank you very much indeed, Dave and Cameron. Move across then to second place then. Shaun and Danny, you were only 3 points behind at the start today, but it didn't quite work out. It looked good after the first legs, but then it all went wrong, didn't it?
Yeah, we had a few problems today. We broke 2 bikes and borrowed a spare one for the final. So, but we had a good day, and as far as the series day, it's been a good series.
Danny, good to see you back in action. Are you 100% fit?
It depends who's asking. No, not really. About 80%, I think. But I needed to get out of the system, forget about the accident, and just get back on the bike, which I thank Shaun a lot for helping me get back onto it sooner than what I should be. and Goodwin for stepping in last minute, and obviously Hank when he done the Dutch round. So I've got a winner now to get better and give it a go next year.
Shaun, this has been your brainchild. It is a lot of hard work, and I think you need a bit more help to keep it running next year, don't you?
We certainly do, and by the way, most of the sponsors of this series are here today. Jason from Inner City, Adam from Amicus, and obviously there's a lot of help come from Dave Brown, who's done all the trophies throughout the season. We've got to thank him for that, and done all the ferries for the foreigners. So, give him a hand for that.
Yeah. There you go. We can't run without our sponsors. We are eternally grateful to our sponsors. And of course, as I said, riding in the meeting as well, it's extra work for you as well, isn't it?
It's hard work, yeah. I mean, we spent the last, us and the committee spent the last week or so like building the track and trying to get it to look absolutely bang on, which I thought it looked rather good. So I'm really happy with it. I'm sure they are as well. And yeah, it's good.
Thanks very much, Shaun. Let's hope it continues next year.
Yeah, so do I.
Right, over to our winners then. What can you say, Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith? Mitch, you've told me many times, you told your wife when you were 40 you would retire, but on this 500 sidecar it's a new lease of life, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a few years left, I think. But no, I just want to say thank you very much to our series sponsors, who's Acorn Hire of Staplehurst and Joe Dahl, who are stalwart GRASSTRACK enthusiasts that have supported us, and in turn supporting the class and supporting the series as well. But no, I mean, this year couldn't have been possible without the help from Gary and the whole team behind us, and without Smudge. We've had a brilliant year. We've had 17 or 18 meetings, and most of them we've made the podium home or abroad, and it's been brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it.
I know, Paul, you told me a few weeks ago you've been a passenger for a long, long time, but until you linked up with Mitch, you'd never had success like you've had this season. And I know you are delighted that you've been asked to ride with Mitch.
Indeed, he asked me middle of last season, and I said that I was retiring. That was it, because I'm riding with Tony Cook. He was retiring, so I said no, it's kind of like it's not going to happen. But he kept chipping at me, kept putting, planting the seed in my mind, because obviously I had to thank my wife, Louise, for letting me ride again this year. Hopefully she'll let me do the same next year, maybe one or two more. But yeah, I mean, it's been a lease of life. I loved every minute that I rode with Mitch. We've gelled, and it's just been a great year. And I'd like to thank Mitch and Sherry for allowing me to jump on the side and race.
Well then, thank you very much. And Mitch, I think so we've got to thank Shaun, because 2 years ago this class was going absolutely nowhere. He has revived the class. He has brought more riders into the class, and this can only be good for GRASSTRACK in general, can't it?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. When you look at the support class today, all four of those crews were new crews. With Shaun and Louis. Sorry, forgive me. With Shaun and Louis coming up, and Fred Jenner coming in, and Lee Kennard and Chris Neame. I think that the class especially has been brilliant this year. But the grassroots are growing, and if we can help Shaun keep this running, so the new riders have got something to aim for as well. He's going to go from strength to strength. And with the support of Patrick and Steiners as well, it's brilliant. We've just had a fabulous year. We've enjoyed it so much.
Thank you very much indeed. The last word with your winners, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith, Dave Carvill, Cameron Godden, Shaun, Harvey, Danny Hogg. On behalf of 500 Sidecar Association, thank you very much for being with us today. It's almost dark now, so have a safe journey home. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So the start moves away, the pace go up. We get underway with the second on the 500 sidecars this afternoon. Mitch Godden's made a good start in the middle. We've got on the inside. Natasha Bartlett is the outfit now looking to go to the front as they go down that back straight. Much closer race this time as they all close up into that pit bend. All very tight. Maybe a change of gearing for Mitch after his first ride, and he gets himself in front, but that's changing as they come out of that first turn. Stay with the 500 sidecar. place at the moment. Those three together as they go round that first turn. First down slightly right, coming out of that top turn. He's left the gap on the inside, and Josh Goodwin says thank you very much. He comes through into second. Very safe as well. We've got a great scrap going on for the lead at the moment. Mitch Godden has been forced to go wide. Simon Bird is still holding on to it, but only just. Mitch Godden is trying to that is the passes are seems a little bit sore from that tumble earlier on, but they're still out there battling in fourth place. But a great scrap going on for this day. Shaun Harvey must have missed the start completely. He's been dominant this afternoon. On the outside, he's now going already after that early lead that Simon said, trying to find a way through. So it's Josh Goodwin that's going around the outside of Shaun Harvey at the moment as they break, coming down that back straight. Shaun Harvey tries to respond. He's got the speed going down that back straight, but Josh Goodwin is on the outside of him and he's got a very quick line around this bottom turn. Now is that going to pay off as they come past us?
Harvey making his move now as they go in that top corner once again, but just about between first and second places. Godden keeps the tight line, no way through on the inside to Harvey. Some of them together going into that top corner for the first time. Who's going to break? They go shoulder to shoulder going into that top corner for the first time. Beards on the inside, just Goodwin making his move round the outside with Bird leads and Goodwin holding second. Dave Carvill has made the best of starts now, trying to work his way to. Oh, we got a crew one over. Crew has gone straight over upon that top corner. We've got a crew over in a big way on the top corner. Natasha Barker to 5, Paul Moorcock is in 6, that's a 6. They're going to change to 4th place as Natasha Barker gets back thrown into Dan Berwick, who went too wide upon that top corner. The main action for 3rd and 4th. Berwick again having to go for that 3rd and 4th spot. Coming around the outside, Barker to retake the 4th spot. Natasha Barker back to retake 4th. Dan Berwick again making his move back round the outside. He comes alongside Natasha Barker going down the back straight once again. Still the action's on for 4th and 5th places. Berwick is really motoring going down that back straight. He comes alongside Lund. Lund on the inside. Berwick making his move round the outside. Lund pushing him wide on the exit from that pits corner. Shaun Hughes has gone through in the 2nd place. Oh, we've got 2 crews gone over entering that pits cut-off corner.
Up go the Thames, and indeed we've got all sorts of problems on that start line. He's got a very quick line into that first turn. Now remember, Dave Carvill had a much wider line going around that first bit. So the 500 Sidecars going out for their 2nd ride this afternoon. They're bunching He's starting to close up, coming out of that first turn. Very, very quick to pick them off that top turn.
Also made a good turn, just giving around the outside. Mitch Godden as they go up the back straight the first time. Mitch Godden trying to come back from the inside. Natasha Barker leads with Shaun Harvey making a move around the outside. The 3 abreast for 4 abreast for 3rd place, coming up the back straight on lap number 1 then. Bird has now gone from the 3rd, looking to get inside. Barry Bennett and Bell's coming right, and Natasha Barker coming right round the outside of that top corner. They go through. Natasha Barker trying to come right round the outside of 3rd abreast again the 3rd place. Natasha Barker right round the outside, but Sonnenberg comes again, and Bells have cut back inside Sonnenberg. They've gone from 5th to 3rd. And they're going to put in lap number 1. Sonnenberg, the 2nd and 3rd of Bells, get inside London, and Shaun come again back up the inside. Dave Carvill making a good start, but back in 4th place. Number Steiner's run has gone through on the inside. Leeds going up the back straight for the first time. Taylor's got that 2nd. Carvill's back from the 3rd. Relegating Barry Bennett to 4th place. It's all on for the 1st place. And then 2 of us. The 1st place coming off that top corner. Back up the inside line, and Barry Bennett's back round us with Carvill. Carvill comes again to retake that 3rd place position. Going up the back straight for the first time. The Shaun Harvey gone through in the 2nd place. There's somebody making a big move around the outside. Josh Goodwin has made his move. impressive stuff then from Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, the unbeaten all the afternoon here at Chelmsford. They win the A final. Second place goes to Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith. Then we got Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. Natasha Bartlett and Carla Southgate. The Bells get 5 and Steiners Blunt and Dennis Smith come across the line there in 6th place. Your winners overall and very deserving winners, Mitch, Godden and Paul Smith.
Not yet. I popped my cork too early. Oh, it stings.